Okay, today is Thursday, September 3rd, 2020, 1:56 p.m. in the afternoon. I was not going to do a vlog today. However, when I called the provider that provides our internet connection, I found out it would be a couple hours before the technicians show up to help address some issues we have. So there's a couple of things I'm going to talk about today. This is going to be a very brief vlog. The first thing I want to talk about is the McGirt versus Oklahoma ruling. I got to get a sip. Well, you'll see me on this one. I covered this in my podcast this morning. I'm covering it now. What this ruling means is where I live right now is in the middle of the Chickasaw Reservation. I'm Choctaw. I've got a little bit of Chickasaw. I've got Choctaw and Comanche and Chickasaw and a touch of Cherokee in there somewhere. And though I look like I'm a white boy, I'm really not. I am and I'm not. On my mother's side, I'm Viking. However, here is the thing that you need to understand. And on my mother's side, I've also got Cherokee, I might add. She wasn't completely white. But she's very blonde, very pretty, and I miss her every day. There are 5 tribes that were referred to as the 5 civilized tribes. And they basically had reservations on the eastern half of the state of Oklahoma. You can almost follow Interstate 35 up the center and locate them. And though the Chickasaw Nation has 14 counties versus the Choctaw Nations having 10 counties, the Choctaw Nation has more land in their reservation. The Seminole, that was Jim C. McGirt, the Seminole reservation's very small comparatively. Then you've got the Creek Reservation, then you got the Cherokee Reservation in the northeast corner of the state of Oklahoma. What this means is, and I think you're going to see it hit headlines again, the United States Congress never said that the treaty agreements with the tribes was ever made null and void. Yet the state of Oklahoma has continually acted like, well, there are no reservations. Yes, there are. Now, what does this mean? I'll tell you what I think it means. I think that real soon the state of Oklahoma is not going to be given any of the revenue that comes in from the casinos the tribes own. Right now there are compacts and the state of Oklahoma gets a percentage of the money. The problem is the state never dealt with the tribes in good faith, and Kevin Stitt, our illustrious governor, who is an idiot, claims to be Cherokee, yet the Cherokee, he's got a card saying he's got X amount of Cherokee blood in him, but his great-great-grandfather bought the head rights of an actual Cherokee. A lot of that went on. Bought a CDIB card connection, bought a Dawes Commission roll number when he wasn't Cherokee. So, what will happen? I believe, and we'll see if I'm right a few weeks down the road, I believe that law enforcement inside the reservations will become pretty much the sole responsibility of the tribe who has that reservation. Probably cross-deputize some folks, but it will mean the state of Oklahoma will no longer be allowed to issue tickets within that reservation. It's a complete separation of Oklahoma and the tribes. The tribes will have tribal law and federal law, not Oklahoma state law. This promises to be a wild ride, folks. That's all I'll say on that right now. The other thing I want to address, I didn't in the podcast this morning, is this. Those are my numbers on COVID-19. They are up. I'm not going to read them out on the vlog. I'm just going to say that everybody's talking about how the numbers are going down. Folks, they're not. I'll just give you an example real quick federally. We were up 39,670 new cases in the United States. That took us to 6,113,510 cases, and we have had 185,720 deaths connected to COVID-19. That was up 1,056 as of yesterday, and now the Center for Disease Control finally has admitted the numbers are actually higher. They have been ordered to manipulate the data, and they did. Now, that is the vlog for today. God bless you. I love you. And remember something, folks. Be kind.